Mark from Team Magnus subbing in for Kits and Italiano Gangster for B-God because B-God's internet is down. And, anyone who's watching B-God play the DPC, you don't want to mess with this because this guy one time wasn't able to come back to a game. He just straight up lost something that was like a guaranteed victory.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That whole incident around qualifiers was wild. Um, Imagine banning a team you told information to and then was like going back on your word being like, yeah, we lied, sorry, you're banned. Unbelievable. Good stuff. That's where Mark comes from, by the way. For those of you who are wondering where he is, he was a favorite to make it to Division 2 in NA. Actually, I believe his team, Team Magnus, was one of the favorite actually, and got DQ'd instead for no reason.
Mark was robbed, but Mark is back, and now he's subbing in for the cut.
I'm happy, dude. I'm glad to see him. I really hope that he makes it back into the DPC. This guy is, I mean, in general, Team Magnus is very good, but I think Mark is a pretty solid player. Up and comer, actually, from the collegiate scene.
Yeah. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted sending messages back and forth with the admin during this. He's bringing up something that is non-relevant to the moment. Thank you, though, Badger, for keeping us updated on the scoring and whatnot is going. I obviously am not able to keep track myself. We just discussed. Let's talk about hero picks and bans here. I mean, we just had the interview with Analog, talked about how broken Storm Spirit is, and this Null Talisman, Infamous are going to grab this game alongside the Keeper of the Light. So, and they have the tiny IO combo. I feel like you got two power couples here, man. How did they lose?
Sometimes there's only enough room for one power couple.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're not allowed to have two power couples in an area, right? Otherwise, it's not really a power couple, is it? You're just like overshadowing each other. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, IO Tiny, fantastic combo. Coddle Storm, probably one of the best ones of the patch. Super excited that we finally get to see Dark Willow. This is like one of my absolute favorite heroes in Dota, and it just is a shame she doesn't get played as much as she should be. But Puck as well for the cut. So decent picks overall. Puck, fantastic.
Weren't you complaining about Dark Willow just a little while ago?
No, I think this hero is fantastic. I think she needs to be strong. I think she needed like a slight buff.
They ended up nerfing the Q recently, didn't they?
Yeah, Bramble was too good level 1. It was definitely way too strong.
That was in 7.31, right?
Yeah.
But the hero's still pretty powerful. We don't see it as often. It's not as popular as support. Obviously not able to do as much just by yourself anymore. The hero did have its time in the spotlight, man. You could just like solo kill cores. I remember seeing games with Dark Willow just like
they
100 to 0 Terrorblade.
They needed to heavily.
They needed to, man. You could just 100 to 0 like a 6-slotted Terrorblade with like 2 items on the Dark Willow.
I mean, maybe you should buy a BKB. I don't know.
What are the BKBs on cooldown?
I don't know. What do you mean? Like any hero can kill your BKBs on cooldown then? I don't know. Like I just love Dark Willow. She's such a fun hero. That being said, we are going to be treated to Parker's TA here. Most likely.
They could always switch things around and have a lone play.
They
can switch a lot of these things. That's probably going to be Storm Spirit going to be played in the mid lane, right?
Yeah, I don't think you can put Storm Spirit elsewhere.
Yeah.
Dude, what if they run like a weird off lane TA here to counter out safe lane CK? That sounds
unlikely.
Absolute bananas.
I like the way you think, though. They still have like a minute and 17 seconds of reserve time left on Infamous when they went in for that pick. It's
the ultimate choice.
Okay.
I mean, it's better than last time we saw it.
Wow, it's Parker on Storm.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Alone going to be on the Templar Assassin. I was like grasping at that, but I was like, wait, on second thought, it's almost certainly going to be Storm Spirit in the mid lane. But yeah, Scourge McDuck Bristleback for this game. Also going to be playing the Tiny on position 3. Do you feel like Bristleback's good this game? I feel like they're just falling back on what's most comfortable for them on the cut.
I think that's what the cut always does, to be honest. I feel like the cut always are a comfort pick type of team. I will say Italiano Gangster has my second favorite Dark Willow cosmetic set. It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another Halloween one that is slightly better, and she has a cat on her head instead. It's very cute.
That's like a different fairy that they have there, right? In this one?
No,
it's not Jax.
It is still Jax. It's just it's turned into a cauldron, like a witch's cauldron instead of like the
There's
cage.
one where it's not Jax. It's a different fairy. I'm not sure if this is the one though.
Oh, you're talking about the Immortal?
I have no idea. I don't know hats. That's why I'm asking you.
Just making stuff up now. Very well timed on the oh no. What do you think draft wise? Who do you like here?
I think I like Infamous significantly better. They've got the power couples, man. The Storm Spirit and the Keeper of the Light, the Tiny and the IO, and then they have one of the best positioned ones of the patch, the Templar Assassin. Like, yes, it's going to be. I mean, maybe. Do you think they'll like play the Templar Assassin in the mid lane, or do you think you just go safe lane and then Parker wants to run
I have no idea.
safe lane Storm? Because they can just like flex what lanes that they're playing these are in. I actually like that a little bit better than changing around what heroes people are more comfortable on, as long as you just like flex the roles. Because all these people play like 10 pubs a day and switch between mid and safe lane and off lane if they're a core player.
I mean, it's just
so odds are they're gonna be pretty practiced.
Yeah. I mean, I think for the most part, it's probably TA in the safe lane, and maybe they're just more comfortable doing it, but they could be mixing it up here. Maybe they want the Star Spirit there instead. I don't know.
No.
2 power couples and a girl boss. I mean, that's a pretty strong team, dude.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Prepare for battle.
Last series of the day. We'll see if Infamous can climb the way up to 5th place, I believe, that they're playing for here, right?
Yes. Yeah, if Infamous 2-0 this, I believe it goes to 5th place and then a coin toss.
Right. I'm reading the lore on this cauldron right now because I am tired of your bullshit, Ricky. All right, there's nothing different.
What? It's. What do you?
There's no flavor text on this thing, on this cauldron.
Yeah, it doesn't change Jix at all.
Is it Jex? I thought it was Jax.
No, it's Jix.
Obviously, I don't know anything about this game.
Oh my god. Go look at some voice lines, man.
I'm Googling Dark Willow lore as we speak.
That is scary stuff. I wouldn't go too far.
You are a degenerate.
No, I'm not. I'm saying some people are, dude.
Gloom Bob. That's the other one.
I'm sorry, what?
And it is an immortal. It's called Gloom Bob?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's... Yeah, that's the immortal. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I got the answer I wanted. So it's not this this cauldron. It's just a different offhand thing. Jake's just a different cage for this one. He's still the same fairy. All right. Let's get the show on the road. Top lane. I don't imagine we'll see too much action up here with the Tiny and Io together. Kind of surprised they didn't end up putting Io Storm Spirit. I feel like Affliction is just like better at moving over to the camps and stacking those. Is what they want to do.
All right, so you're gonna have to explain the safe lane Storm to me. Is this at all good?
I mean, I used to run this with one friend and we would win games.
Is Storm Spirit just so broken that it doesn't matter?
Oh. Let's not go crazy here, Ricky. Your blood pressure's going up again.
I think it might actually just work because he's just gonna go null tally treads, and then he's suddenly online. It might actually be. It might just be that his hero is so broken that null tally treads is just like okay from the safe lane. He's gonna lose his courier top here. Unlucky. Well done by Overlam.
Yeah, the creep actually runs into that bramble there, so I don't think that one ended up connecting with Parker, which is fine. They both end up tanking a huge shot from that Illuminate, so both these heroes dropping significantly lower than they should be now. The Storm Spirit, if nothing else, is able to put a lot of harass into the enemies and trade fairly well. I think it's one of the few heroes that can actually like trade favorably into the Chaos Knight offlane. Just good against melee heroes in general.
One thing I will point out, Mark is like an expert puck player. This is one of his absolute best heroes. I remember watching him last DPC, as well as in qualifiers, just crushing people on this hero. So I'm very excited to see how he does on this game. Bottom lane, Storm Spirit, a lot of damage. Bramble, all right, safe lane Storm.
Top lane.
Not looking super good so far, but they're gonna go for Overlam as an exchange, and that kill will go to Michael. So a 1-for-1 around the map, but taking down that safe lane Storm, pretty good.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, man isn't able to like walk away as long as you get on top of him. So, DK, someone with a lot of movement speed can punish him pretty hard. Once you have level 3 on the Storm, I think it's a little bit easier for you, like the 1-1-1 build.
Yeah.
Also being able to like double drop remnants and auto attack off onto the Chaos Knight to kind of threaten him off you. So as long as you don't get burst to 100 to 0, and you get yourself like a level 3, I think you'll be all right in this lane. Not great to end up dying at the beginning. So.
Top lane, chasing down Overlom again.
Yeah.
He's going to be fine this time, though. And the problem is you have like 2 sticks against a Bristleback and an IO. Like, they're not going to run out of regen here. Bottom lane, Italiana Gangster. A little bit too far forward. Affliction's going to pick up that kill.
Yeah. I mean, they wanted to get as much damage off from Dark Willow as they could, but unfortunately, Affliction ends up getting the kill rather than Parker.
Oh my gosh.
So he can make up for it by giving him mana. What about him?
He almost died to a Sideblade there. Very close.
Dude, you talk this guy up like crazy. I expect him to beat alone in the mid lane.
I mean, he's doing well in CS. He's 14-1. Not bad.
18-3 on alone. God gamer. Like, alone is my favorite player right now. Nobody else just like ran into an Underlord portal, went to the fountain, and found a kill yet this season.
That was pretty epic. It was actually on Reddit. Did you see that later? A bunch of people posted it on Reddit.
I don't use that website.
Unlucky. It was quite funny though. Yeah, I agree. Oh,
man, it's just built different.
Storm Spirit's dead again, boy.
Yeah. Wasn't able to put enough damage into Chaos Knight in order to force him off of him. I mean, this guy's just gone 2 bracers. So.
Yeah, Chaos Knight is a very strong lane hero. The thing is, Affliction has now accepted that he is the carry at this point. Courier goes down, unlucky there.
Did it have anything on it? No.
No.
Right?
It just delivered.
They're going to 8 again here.
I mean, Affliction, he's going to be able to do a decent amount of auto attack damage and Illuminate as well. Not bad. The problem is, it is a double bracer CK next to his tower, so he's just got 7.5 HP regen.
Yep. Let's 7 stick charges as well. Like, AK actually played pretty far up alone.
Nice solo kill there. Very sick. Chasing him down for the rune.
Yeah. Good find. Doesn't, yeah, he didn't end up getting the water rune, unfortunately. So Mark got a little bit greedy, wanted both them, and then alone ends up punishing for it. Bottom lane, Aid.
Yeah, they are going to try and turn around. Bramble Maze, of course, onto the Storm Spirit. But no follow-up kill. I mean, this Coddle Storm lane is actually really annoying because Storm Spirit just never runs out of mana.
I mean,
mid lane you have to go bottle, but like, don't here. Well, they're gonna find Italiana Gangster, but he's gonna get that Shadow Realm off. Ends up taking a lot of damage anyway, but still surviving.
Yeah, isn't able to gap close, get back on top of these heroes until he's got his ultimate, unfortunately, and still only level 4. Half these creeps just go the way of. He's just like dropping salves on him. He's really not the carry. You say he is, but he ain't.
Oh,
he's giving up too much.
Affliction has an urn. Yeah, he's just playing like core Coddle, where you got that like first item Spirit Vessel. Interesting.
Yeah, but no boots. Like, come on.
Does this hero need boots? He's got a horse. Ooh, Aid taking a decent chunk of damage there, but they are going to turn around. Curse Crown plus the Blamble Maze. Blamble Maze. That was not the right word. No one heard it.
Nice
Parker's
dodge there.
Gonna make it out. Yeah, nicely done.
Any more salves?
He's pinging his Coddle like, bro, where's my salve? Gives him a Tango instead. Ooh, Shadow Realm. They're looking for the Storm Spirit, but they're not gonna find it. Meanwhile, Bane ends up going down top.
We're too focused down here at this bottom lane.
There's a lot going on down here. Oh, they got Parker. Ooh, does he get the crit? The Bramble's gonna catch him. He ends up getting the kill, just barely in a double because he walks into the Remnant. Oh no. Well played there by Parker.
I mean, a bit of an overextension as well. You know, I'd say both parties were.
Hey, Mark's down here. He gets the coil, finds the Storm Spirit, misses the Waning Rift, but dude, he took so much damage. He just took double Remnant to the face, and it's about to be another. Mark, he might actually die here. The urn makes under the tower. He's gonna be able to phase shift some of the damage. Curse Crown catches Affliction. Parker still just hiding in the trees. They're gonna be able to make it out.
Unhinged behavior from the Storm Spirit. He wanted to go back in for that and find the kill.
Another salve.
Yeah, you got any more of those salves? Maybe give him a Spirit Vessel as well?
Dude, Io's TPing in too. He's got another salve for him. Gonna get aggressive here onto the Chaos Knight. Bramble Maze does come through to slow them down, but that overcharge, just so much attack speed, they just get the kill.
Yeah. 3 null talismans and a wand. You're looking at peak Dota performance down here in the bottom lane. The 2 heroes to help fill up his mana.
I'm gonna be very disappointed if he doesn't just buy 5 null tallies. Like I really will. Like what else do you need in this hero? He does go treads, which is what I expected.
You do need attack speed, so you're able to get off those overload attacks consistently. You got chip vest as well. I mean, that's not bad. Extra HP regen.
TA is accelerating very quickly in the mid lane here.
Yeah, it's a 2k net worth advantage right now. Let's switch over to 1k. I hate this.
They have no real stacks at all in the jungle either for this bristleback. Like, they need these to allow this bristleback to start snowballing this game, and there's just nothing.
Like Italiano Gangster, I think he's realized that he's moving over to the mid lane now. Realized there's much to be gained down bottom, but like he was too pressured to be making these ancient stacks, right? Like he was constantly looking for kills off in the Storm Spirit. Him and CK are playing very aggressive. Dota down here, but Bristleback is going to pay the price for that one. Is he's not going to just snowball out of control like we usually see Scourge McTech do on this hero.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mark runs into Alone in the jungle here, but you're fighting into Refraction. Alone's at like no risk.
He does have Italiano Gangster behind him. He's stuck for the moment, waiting Rift down to the low ground. Nicely done. Coil ends up coming through as well as Scourge, trying to do what he can. Be able to send him back. But dude, Alone's just tanking through all of it, and they relocate in on Park. How does he have reload? How is Michael level 6? Parker just doing work. They take down 2. They're gonna look for Overlom, a double kill for the TA. Ends up being a disaster for the cut. Dude, look at the XP.
The XP advantage? Oh wow.
Like,
okay, yeah.
That's
not normal.
It's 9 minutes. Io's level 6. Keeper the Light's level 7.
Yeah. You've got 27% more XP on this is the first time this chart's been useful for me. Wow, that is crazy. Good stuff. They are owning right now. Let's break down that play, shall we? They ended up jumping Alone like exactly what he wanted to and used a bunch of big nukes on him just as like his refraction was coming off a cooldown. So they waste a lot of spells on him. He pops it again as soon as the silence ends up wearing off on him. So they're just not putting out damage here. They went onto Alone like one of the worst times they possibly could. That's why he was so confident as he like walked onto Mark inside the jungle.
Dude, I initially said I was like, oh, reload in, and I was like, wait, there's no way he's level 6.
Wait,
yeah, I like looked at the clock. I'm like, no, what? That doesn't make any sense. That wasn't a reload. He like must have TP'd, and I had to like click Michael, and I'm like, holy crap, this dude's actually level 6.
Yeah, they are popping off with XP this game. All right, Tong ends up coming out. You're only level 3 on Overlum, so he's gonna get this. It puts him at level 5. Still needs to farm like another level in order to drop a Fiend's Grip off into somebody.
Dude, both supports are level 5. That is like really bad for the side of the cut. Like you need one of these heroes to be able to start doing damage. Like if Dark Willow was level 6 in that team fight, they definitely kill the TA. Like Terrorize and Bedlam, it just easily kills that hero. But
yeah, bottom. You watched Ada go down there, right?
Nope, I did not see it. Relocate. Yeah. My apologies.
Unlucky. Were you watching Alone? And are you watching him right now?
No, I'm watching Scourge McDuck top lane on the Bristleback. The Avalanche, the toss comes through, and Bristleback goes down.
Okay, I can tell you that Alone, prior to killing Italiano Gangster there, also cleared out Italiano Gangster's stacks on the Ancients himself.
Oh, nice.
They feel like the enemies are absolutely no threat to them right now. Just walking around the map.
Oh. I mean, he went through it. He went for it.
He's going for it. Dude, Alone doesn't have to be afraid of this Bane walking, and he sees that he's only level 5. He has not made any progress in the last like minute and a half either. I don't even know why they're. Yeah,
dude, they really are trying to punish this. They're grasping at straws right now. There's no coil on the puck though. I don't know what you can do. Meanwhile, top lane they just take a tower. There's a 6k gold lead here at 12 minutes. Infamous is just dragging them around the map.
Make it stop, please. Oh, they're giving them a beatdown at the moment. They're running down, or trying to run down Affliction, but again, dude, this keeper like still doesn't have boots.
Yeah, you know, who cares? He's Coddle.
Structures are fortified.
He just
hasn't
presses
died
ult
yet
and
either.
runs fast.
He's 12 minutes in. He hasn't have boots, and they're not punishing him for it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, but it's Coddle, man.
Yeah, okay, cool. Good stuff. Awesome. Relocate.
Yeah, very nicely done. Bramblemase is there. Bedlam as well as he's trying to get a kill here onto the IO, but I don't know if he has the damage alone. Michael manages to survive, and he's just too tanky. Terrorize now to send Oscar the other way, but you've already lost aid. Now Overlom trying to TP out. Not going to happen. Double kill for the Storm Spirit as Parker just watching as they all fall one by one. Tyona Gangster taken down by Affliction, and that's his Spirit Vessel, dude. Your 5 position Coddle, by the way, has a Vessel at 13 minutes.
Yes, Blink Dagger now completed on the Alone, by the way. Just flowed out to him. So he's going to be looking to play this aggressive as possible, hopping on top of these heroes and finding more kills. Scourge McDuck over in the trees here. They don't yet.
I'm really
They're
surprised
looking to
Storm
set up down in the
Spirit...
bottom lane.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, fortification? I was saying, I'm really surprised Storm Spirit went for a Kaya instead of just 2 more null tallies, but, you know.
Oh, no.
They're going to go for the Vortex here, find the Bristleback, toss back as well. They've got a trap, ton of damage off of the TA. Nice Nightmare, though, from Overlom. He's still level 5. He needs that Fiend Script to turn this around. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but only getting the Coddle so far. Overlom's going to be second. Now turn the attention over to Tyona Gangster. A couple auto attacks to Storm Spirit. Godlike spree at 14 minutes. It's just getting worse, man. Triple kill for the TA.
10k net with advantage here, 14 minutes in the game. He thought he was safe there on the Bristleback. Like, he waits until people, like, committed super far forward. I don't think he saw the Blink Dagger complete on the Templar Assassin. And he's got, like, no armor right now either. So, the Templar Assassin just, like, turns on him, hits him with a Meld Strike, and starts pumping out, like, loads and loads of damage to him there. They're not slowing down at all. They're kind of just getting overwhelmed. All right, what is he even looking for there? I guess he's looking for Mark.
Just anyone in the trees there.
They'll punish this one.
Will they? He has to coil, but he doesn't have it.
Please.
And
Please
there's
punish
no
this
Fiend
one.
Script.
Please punish this one. Dude, he still doesn't have Fiend Script almost 15 minutes in.
I mean, I don't know how you come back from this. I really don't. Like, this Storm Spirit literally has Kaya Sange, and he's like on his way to a Lincoln.
Here's what's going to happen. These games are always winnable as long as the enemy team doesn't have BKBs. We're going to see some sick, like, Dream Coils into Terrorizes come out. The Bristleback's going to be stacking up these Quill Sprays. You know, the cutter never out of it, okay? These fights are winnable until you see BKBs come out. And even then, if they waste them on Infamous, they can... All right, relocate.
Oh, they're looking to go in. Parker just jumping on the backside. Will find Overlom. He's first to fall. Aid now second hero on their mind. Coil did come out, stopping the IO for a moment, but relocate, he's just going to cancel that one. Doesn't want to send them back. Terrorize, dodged by the Storm Spirit. They're all dying once again. Buyback from Overlom, but it's just Mark who's going to die next. I mean, that's a 5 for 0.
Please, please, no, no. Oscar is a Blink Dagger. He's going to go for Overlom. He's already dead.
Oh, no. Yeah, they had a ward there.
So, there's good news.
No.
There is. Okay, there is good news. See, look at the timer right now. We're at 55 seconds. The Bane will hit level 6 from passive XP here. Watch this.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah. Bane's Grip Online.
I
told you there was
didn't know there was a passive XP gain in this game.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea.
They changed outposts from every 10 minutes to every minute.
Oh, that's right. The outpost gain. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot I forget those exist sometimes.
Yeah, it's minuscule. But there you go. Man has his level 6 now.
That's all you had to do.
Find themselves a kill and get themselves back into this game.
Okay. Yeah, nice try, Nat. I appreciate the optimism here. Meanwhile, Roshan dying to a TA.
Not surprised. He's doing this without the Desolator. That is what is more surprising. So it's taking them a while to do this.
Yeah.
He's going to go for the double Meld Trick. The triple Meld Trick play, sorry. Give him the... Oh, he doesn't have the chakra to give him his on cooldown.
Well, Aegis, I'm sure, going to go the way of...
Alone?
Yeah.
That's what you were going to say.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually think this is correct. Like, Storm Spirit doesn't really need it. He's got an IO and a Coddle who are just, like, standing next to him at all times, making sure he has plenty of mana and health. Meanwhile, TA has to girl boss it and, you know, play by herself.
Yeah, pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah. Fiend's Grip bottom. You were right, Neff. They got the Tiny, but can they bring him down in time? Relocate's coming through. There's going to be the coil onto 2. Oscar kept alive by the IO. Unbelievable. He's going to be able to survive. Nice terrorize. IO does go down. They immediately burst down Overlap. Parker has got to be able to dodge out this Cursed Crown, and he will. He's now going to take down Italiano Gangster with the rest of the squad. They're coming through. They did manage to secure the kill onto the IO. Coddle will be second, but Alone's here on the TA with the Deso completed, doing so much work. They get the Vortex there on the Bristleback. He will die. Aid will TP out. So a 3 for 3. The best fight we've seen so far from the cut.
Yeah, this is actually pretty important as far as XP goes. These heroes had a lot of levels under their belt there, and yeah, golden XP actually ends up going their way, despite the fact these are mostly just like supports that ended up going down, and very much needed. Fiend's Grip ends up making that play happen. The Tiny was a lot tankier than I thought he would be, though. I think this is kind of the punishment for not going BKBs on these heroes. Like, you want to be going for these cool items, but all you really need is magic immunity. I think that's what Tiny should be going for as well, but you know, he's got other things in mind. Alone got his first charge on his Desolator in the middle of that fight, though. That's kind of neat. Oh. I'm grasping at straws here, man. It is super rough for the cut. Again, they are able to take these team fights. They find like super sick poke-offs, but they're fighting into like IO, Keeper of the Light, Storm Spirit, who are just able to be there from like anywhere on the map.
Yeah.
Which makes recovery even more difficult.
They have the fort for this. I can't imagine they actually commit it, though. Like, you commit it, your high ground just dies, so.
Yeah.
That's going to be the tier 2 tower. They're going to turn their attention onto the tier 3 as Alone still has the Aegis. Parker, plenty healthy. And there's your overcharge. Plenty of damage coming through here. Plus the TA Illusions just tanking up the tower.
Yeah, they've got a fort here. They have to. I mean, you want to wait for the next creep wave, potentially. Maybe they'll drop it here.
It doesn't even come through in time.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't go this. I think they're just going to give up this barracks and hold the fort. Oscar top lane takes down Italiano Gangster. All right, very nice. Bottom lane, Mark's able to cut the creep waves. Parker going to go ahead and TP mid. He's going to go for Scourge here. He needs help, though. It's going to come from the relocate from the TA. He's got the Vortex to cancel that TP, and you're dead.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even have TP off a cooldown there, but he was holding it just in case he was able to. And then, of course, once the Templar Assassin's in, you can just commit that.
They're
one,
reloading
no problem.
back, and I don't think they realize he's bringing the TA to fight. Overlom's here with the Fiend's Grip, though. He can drop it, but he's still got the Aegis. Storm Spirit, where is he? He's got to come join. Michael, how is Michael still alive, dude? There it is. There's the Storm Spirit. Aid goes down. He pops Overlom as well. Italiano Gangster is going to join him. I knew it was just a matter of moments before Parker decided to zip across the map.
Yeah, he ends up dropping the Lincoln Sphere off of the Templar Assassin afterwards, but yeah, they couldn't even get the Aegis away from Alone there.
Didn't even kill the IO, man.
Yeah, they ended up getting neither. That is rough. They put a decent chunk of damage to these heroes as well, but IO just keeping the TA topped up there, man. Now they're gonna run down the mid lane. They're gonna make such quick work of these towers too. The Templar Assassin, the Tiny.
Yeah. It is an 18,000 gold lead here at 21 minutes. One lane of barracks down. They're going to go ahead and push middle. I imagine they fort this one, but it is hard to say. Bottom lane, initiation here. Aid's going to be found thanks to Oscar. And on the backside of the fight, Overlom just melted by the TA once again. He's just now looking for Mark on the puck. He doesn't have coil for 5. Scourge McDuck chased out here by the Storm, by the Tiny. He's going to fall. Puck will survive, but at what cost, Neff? At what? Oh, they found Dark Willow.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter how low your death timers are here. Like, your abilities just aren't coming off cooldown when Invis are continuing to run at you. They're just going for the tier 4s and looking to end this game. They don't waste any time at all. Tier 3s? All right. They're split up. Alone wants to raise his GPM, man. He's just following the creep wave here.
They're not forting for some reason. Like, that would have been the best possible time to fort, but I think they're kind of just analyzing the game, thinking about what to do next game, you know?
The only thing I can think of why they wouldn't fort here is if they're waiting to pull like some sick, nasty Dream Coil tower flak play. Where the tower's hitting everybody, just because like the damage that they're doing to these heroes is that important. They just need like every little advantage they can get. And maybe they get like the turnaround. Or like the rubber band effect coming into play off of like a sick tower flak Dream Coil hold. But
yeah, that would be the world's biggest rubber band, Neff, I think. I don't think they make them that large.
Come on, man. Winnable.
Winnable. DD rune top. No one's found it quite yet. I don't think it really matters all that much, as Alone is now working on the tier 2 tower here.
Yeah, he's gonna make a quick work of this one. Oscar hasn't really been hitting any buildings this game.
Hey, he just got his shard.
Yeah.
All right, Aid. Phantasm comes in. They're going to find Michael. That's the best possible start, but he gets out for the moment. And Coil holding the Storm Spirit in place. He managed to just take down 2 right away. Scourge Tuck on the run. They get the Fiend's Grip there onto the TA, but there's just no follow-up. There's no damage coming through from the cut here as Oscar comes in with the Avatos, finds himself a double kill. That takes down SMD. No buyback here. Parker just doesn't seem to care. He's got 0 mana, and he's just running at them. And there it is. The GG finally coming through. And the cut will tap out here in game number 1.
An absolute slaughter by the side of Infamous in game number 1. The cut, I mean, playing with 2 stand-ins obviously very difficult. But they ended up giving away too many of these like dream heroes to Infamous. I feel like they got everything that are like the strongest heroes in the patch in each position. The Keeper of the Light, the Io, the Tiny, Templar, Assassin, Storm. Each one of these heroes excels at what they do, and they're obviously very familiar with them because we've been on 7.31 for a long time here. So a team that's just been like thrown together, and the draft ended up going very well. It's no surprise that this game ended up being incredibly one-sided.
Yeah, this is a rough one. It's a rough one. You know, we had some intense long games in our previous series, and we just got the opposite. A very quick, like 23-minute game here. We're gonna be going to a break, but before we do, neph, I think it's time that we finally talk about our tournament sponsor, which is HyperX. And I'm sure you're very excited to talk about your fancy headset, which you still haven't charged, which is insane to me. It's been 3 weeks, sir.
Yes, it has been 3 weeks. It still has not gone out yet. It hasn't even said that the power's gone to 50%. I turn it on. I think I need to like grab some other measuring tools, but this thing has not been charged instead of getting on like the 26th or the 27th. These are, of course, the HyperX Cloud Alpha Wireless, the new ones that just ended up coming out. They sent us these to cast the tournament with, and I have been incredibly impressed with them. They've replaced my old HyperX Cloud 4s that I was using. I mean, incredibly comfortable to wear long periods of time. I'm able to wear them from anywhere in my apartment and still talk to people over Discord. It's got mute toggles. It's got sound adjust on the side. And I know this sounds incredibly stupid, but it's got like a spinny wheel that I can spin all the way down.
Yeah, I saw that.
Instead of like the single like notch adjust that like notches back up as I'm doing it. So I prefer that over my old wireless headset that I was using to take calls and whatnot around my apartment or while I was petting my cat. So another sick feature of this one. So again, it's the HyperX Cloud Alpha Wireless, everybody. I strongly recommend getting this one. I have had there's been a huge improvement over my last headset.
Yeah. And if you are trying to get yourself one of these headsets, one thing you can take a look at is the fact that you can get 20% off US customers only, unfortunately. Sorry, everybody else. But you can follow the link in chat or below the stream, and you can enter code BTS Alpha WL to get 20% off MSRP, as well as free shipping on the headset. And last but not least, the giveaway, which everyone loves, a good giveaway. You can go to bts.gg/Pro Series giveaway, and you can enter to win the Cloud Alpha wireless headset that neph is talking about, or some BTS merch, which, hey, who doesn't love some good BTS merch? So again, you have till May 29th to do that. US residents only. Apologies to everyone else, but if you're in the US, enter. It's worth it. It's very pog. You should do it. Yeah. What do you think, neph? Very pog? Very what? Is it very pog?
I'm distracted by the fact that we might not be having a game 2.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to come back in just a little bit on that note, a short break here with potentially game 2 of the cut versus Infamous. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll see you in a bit.